If you need to remove the airbag on your VW and you're not quite too sure how to get it unclipped and remove it from the steering wheel, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'll show you the hidden clips that hold it in place and how to get them unclipped. I'll start by disconnecting the battery and waiting for at least 30 minutes before working on the car. I want to wait so that any control units or systems can power down and any residual voltage or energy in the system can dissipate. We really don't want any chance of this airbag activating or deploying. Now to remove the plastic covers around the steering column. I'll go ahead and lower the steering wheel so it's easier to remove the top cover. And thinking about it now, I should have also adjusted or pulled the steering wheel towards myself to make even more working space. You'll see me do this later on in the video. Then I'll pull up on the top cover and it should just unclip. To get the airbag unclipped, there are two spring clips that need to be released, and I'll show you these shortly. But to get to these, I'll need to poke holes through these two little round areas. Now, there are holes behind these small circular areas, so I just need to use a screwdriver to poke a hole through the rubber. And this is what it looks like, and this is where I'll stick our levering tool into. Now, I'm not sure if you get a special tool for this, but I just used a T-bar from a 1/4-inch socket set because it's small enough to stick through the hole and it is strong enough to push against the spring inside. Although, I suppose you could also use a screwdriver. So what's going to happen is that I'll stick the T-bar into the hole kind of until it bottoms out and then pull it towards the outside of the steering wheel. And by doing this, it'll pull the spring clip and release the airbag. So this is what the airbag looks like from behind. And these are the two spring clips that need to be released. So normally this is the top of the steering wheel. So I'll turn it 180 degrees. And then just a little bit more so that the hole is at the top. So you can see here, this is what I mean. The hole is now at the top. Then when I stick the T-bar through the hole until it bottoms out, it goes into the middle of the spring, and then I push the spring towards the center. So what happens is that when the spring is pushed towards the center, the wire clips either side release and that side of the airbag pops out. Now there is also a third clip, so I'll rotate the steering wheel once again and then push on the spring, and then the last clip should also release. So that's what it looks like from behind the steering wheel and inside the hole. You can't really see what's going on, you kind of just have to feel your way through it. So here we go, I stick the tool in and I pull up towards the outside of the steering wheel. And you can hear that the clip released and half of the airbag should now be out. Now I'll go ahead and turn the wheel so that the other spring clip is up. The tool goes in once again and again, pulling up. And the airbag is free. Now I need to go ahead and unplug two plugs. The first plug is a small black plug, and you can't really see me pushing the little release clip, but behind the plug, this is what that release clip looks like. And you need to push it in before pulling the plug out. After that, I pull a small white clip lock on the yellow plug and then gently unplug the entire plug. Now I'll go ahead and tuck in all the wires and then clip the yellow plug back in, including that little white locking clip. And then also don't forget about the little black plug. Once these are all back in, I center up the airbag and give it a gentle push, and it should just clip all back into place. And then finally to reconnect the battery, and that's it, job done. And if you have a similar car and you want to see a common fault with the windscreen wipers and of course how to get it fixed, you can go check out the video linked in the description or that pops up at the end of this video. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.